Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about one of my favorite genres in movies, and that is the tough guy movies. I love these type of movies, and these are movies that and films that we just don't get anymore. I'm not really sure why. You'll notice as we go down this list of 6 tough guy movies that I've picked out that they're mostly from the 80s and 90s. Again, I'm not really sure why we don't get this type of movie anymore. It kind of seemed like it was just that period of time where we had stars like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chuck Norris, Charles Bronson, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, the list goes on and on of these quote unquote tough guys. And they put out movie after movie after movie. Admittedly, most of them are not award winners. 6 movies I have here are definitely not going to be considered that. But it's really fun movies, really cool movies, and again, one of my favorite genres out there. Um, but let's don't waste any more time. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you. These are 6 tough guy movies that I picked out that I think you definitely should give a chance and watch. First one that I have here for you is one of the ultimate tough guy movies out there. One of the ultimate revenge movies, and I am talking about Charles Bronson in Death Wish. This is from 1974. This is a Kino Lorber 4K. Just one of the tough guy movies one of the best tough guy movies out there. There is really a revenge movie overall. I mean, you got Charles Bronson kind of playing a guy that's not used to violence, kind of almost against violence. His wife is attacked, brutally attacked. His daughter is brutally attacked, and basically Bronson's character is out for revenge. And you get a young Jeff Goldblum in this movie, and while this may not be the greatest movie of all time, it definitely is considered one of the best revenge flicks out there for sure. Charles Bronson delivers a great performance. It's kind of peak Bronson here, right in his heyday, right in the mid '70s. This spawned several sequels. I believe I want to say 5 sequels overall. A lot of people say that this one is not even the best one. That a lot of people enjoyed the third one. I still think that Death Wish, the first one here, is the ultimate movie, one of the ultimate revenge movies out there. Really cool flick here. If you hadn't seen it, I definitely think you should give it a chance. Check it out. We have Charles Bronson in Death Wish. The next one I have here for you is a film you don't really hear a lot of people talk about, but one I really enjoyed when I saw it for the first time a couple years ago, and it's by one of my favorite actors. It's from the, 1987. We're talking about Malone. This is starring Burt Reynolds, and one of the more underrated Burt Reynolds films out there for sure. Really good flick here. Ex-CIA agent is Burt Reynolds, and he's just trying to retire peacefully, and he's traveling through a small town, and his car breaks down, and of course, he encounters some guys that don't take too kindly to him. You have Cliff Robertson in this playing the bad guy, and he has a group of like mercenaries or whatever helping him out, and they're pretty much trying to take over the town, run the town, and of course Burt Reynolds, who plays Malone here, kind of comes to save the day. A lot of violence, very very violent movie. Just really cool movie though. You have Burt Reynolds driving a really cool Mustang in this movie. A lot of explosions. A really cool movie overall. One of those great tough guy movies that a lot of people just don't talk about. And I definitely think that you should check this one out. Really fun movie. Burt Reynolds is always awesome in everything he plays. He had already gotten past Smokey and the Bandit, and kind of getting towards some of his lesser known films. And I would say this is definitely one of the lesser known films, but not a lesser film. it is a really quality tough guy movie here for sure. Definitely check it out. We have Burt Reynolds in Malone. Next, we have Air Force One. This starring Harrison Ford. This is from 1997. So we're kind of coming out of the 80s, coming into the 90s here. And these tough guy movies were kind of fewer and far between by this time. But I thought this one was a really good movie. And Harrison Ford, he plays a president. He's on Air Force One. Terrorist takeover. Main terrorist played by Gary Oldman, who gives a really great performance here. Really fun performance by him. And just a really solid movie, directed by Wolfgang Peterson. You'll know him. He directed Poseidon, In the Line of Fire. Very well-known director here. He also directed this one here, and one of the better movies for sure that he did. Really good movie here. Really good performance by Harrison Ford. Of course, he got the famous line, "Get off my plane." Everybody knows that. Of course, we have Harrison Ford. He played Indiana Jones. He played Han Solo. A lot of iconic characters there. He's kind of moved past that by this time in his career. But he's still putting out really good movies here. This one, really good one as well. I say if you hadn't seen this one, which I'm sure a lot of people have by now, definitely check it out. He plays one of the more you wouldn't think that the president would be a tough guy, but he definitely is when he's played by Harrison Ford. He is very cool in this movie. Really good movie. Definitely check it out. 1997's Air Force One. Next up, we have 1988's Bloodsport. This is the 4K steelbook I have here. Of course, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. And in my opinion, this is Jean-Claude Van Damme's best movie. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's playing a ex-soldier who wants to he travels to Hong Kong. He wants to get into this secret tournament called the Kumite. Of course, Jean-Claude Van Damme, one of the great martial artists of all time. But he joins this tournament, and then you just see him going through it, fighting, getting all the way to the finals. And then we go from there. Of course, you have the final showdown. I'm sure if you're a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, if you're a fan of these type of films, you've seen Bloodsport. Everybody's that likes these type of films has probably seen this by now. Really, really good film though. Like I say, one of if not the best Van Damme films for sure. You also have him being a soldier, and you have other soldiers coming to Hong Kong trying to get him back over out of there because they don't want him fighting in the tournament. And so you have that aspect of him trying to dodge and hide from that, as well as training for this tournament. A lot of great fight sequences here. Van Damme, he's awesome in this. Not a great actor. I mean, it's pretty well known that Van Damme's not the best actor in the world, but I mean, he's really he does a solid performance here. But this is one of those ultimate tough guy movies that they're in the 80s, at the height of tough guy movies. You have 1988's Bloodsport. So just because this is labeled tough guy movie doesn't always have to be a guy. We're going to show the gals some love as well. And we're talking about 2003's Kill Bill Volume 1. Quentin Tarantino directed this. One of my favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. One of the ultimate revenge films. Of course, this is Volume 1. You have Volume 2 as well. And then just recently, they put out The Whole Bloody Affair. I'm sticking with Volume 1 and Volume 2. I don't really see any reason to get Whole Bloody Affair. I like it split up the way it is. This is the best of the two. But you have Uma Thurman here playing the bride. She was part of this gang of assassins, and she became pregnant. And these assassins, for reasons that I'm not going to talk about now, they basically try to kill her, but they are unsuccessful. And then, of course, she wakes up out of a coma, and she's coming for her revenge. And of course, the main one that she's looking for is Bill, hence the name Kill Bill. But just a really, really great movie. I've seen this one many times. One of my favorite Tarantino movies. A lot of great martial arts action in here. Quentin Tarantino is a big fan of the spaghetti western genre, so you can see some of that mixed in. A lot of genres mixed in this movie. But you know, at the end of the day, it's the performance of Uma Thurman. She's the reason you watch this movie. She is the star of it, and she does a great job here. Really great performance by her. Really cool movie. Great score. A lot of great dialogue. The usual stuff that you get from Quentin Tarantino. If you hadn't seen this one, definitely give this one a shot. Great tough gal movie. We have Kill Bill Volume 1. And finally, the last tough guy movie that we're going to talk about today is from 1986, and we are talking about Cobra. And you can't talk tough guy movies without talking about Sly Stallone here, one of the ultimate tough guys in movie history. And there's several of his films that I could have picked. I almost went with the Rambo films, but I decided to go with Cobra. This is a very cheesy movie from the 80s. But really, really fun movie. One that I definitely recommend you giving a shot. This is the 4K from Arrow Video. Great picture quality here. Of course, Arrow Video always does a great job on all their releases. This one is no exception. And just the tagline here: "Crime is a disease. Meet the cure." That's all you need to know. You have Stallone eating pizza with a pair of scissors, cutting the pizza with a pair of scissors here. Very violent film. Of course, he is a police officer named Marion Cobretti, and goes by the name of Cobra. And then you have Bridget Nelson in this movie as well, and she sees a murder by a group of guys, and she's like the only witness that can identify. And of course, those killers are now after her, and he's basically protecting her. So it's a pretty simple story, but a lot of great action here, and just a really cool movie from the 80s. Like I say, it's cheesy. It's no award winner by any means, but a lot of fun. And like I say, I just have a soft spot for movies like this, and just a great artwork there. Cobra by Stallone. You cannot beat it. Great movie here. Definitely one of the best tough guy movies out there. And that's it, guys. That is 6 tough guy movies that I definitely recommend you checking out. Don't forget to hit the like button, also the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. I'd really appreciate it. We talk about 4Ks and Blu-rays and physical media. We do a lot of lists here. We're going through my collection right now and showing you kind of everything I've got. Got a lot of things planned for the channel, so I really would appreciate it if you give me a subscribe and check out what we got. If physical media and Blu-rays and 4Ks, if that's your thing, this is a place for you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.